Hey guys, good morning. Mark, your motivation dealer here today, and we're on our morning commute again. So I just wanted to start off today's video by letting you know that everybody has days, everybody has moments where you seem a little, the path doesn't seem as clear as other days. And this is the way I felt this morning. I thought I'd share that with you guys and talk a little bit about how to manage that. So, you know, a lot of us have a lot of things going through our minds all the time, and the trick is really to take those thoughts, take those feelings, and really shape them into something that gets you again moving into the straight path toward your success and building your dreams. So this morning I kind of felt a little bit all over the place, honestly. I felt a little no clear, concise sort of picture of what it was that I actually wanted to do with this video this morning, and I decided to run with that because really sometimes the best thoughts, the best ideas come from sort of this free space out in the universe that there wasn't a clear-cut foregone thought before coming to this place of realization. So I felt a little bit kind of all over the place. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but what I really started to realize is that you can take any thought, you can take any feeling, even one of lack of clarity, and work that to your advantage. I could have simply said, I don't really have a clear-cut picture of what I want to do today. You know what? One day, big deal. I'll just skip the video, no problem, right? I could have done that. But I said to myself, does that get me moving toward my dream? Does that get me moving toward my goal? Is that allowing me to help other people the way I want to help other people? And the answer is, of course, no. So I got on here and I started to think, okay, how do I want to shape this? How do I want to, create this video? And sometimes just stream of consciousness works. Sometimes that's something that can be a benefit. New ideas, new thoughts, new dreams can grow out of those moments of lack of clarity. So, hey, Crystal, good to see you. Thanks for jumping on this morning. And so I want you to always be thinking about what it is that you're doing. Is it getting you closer to building your dream? And the one thing that I definitely want to focus on is your dream big enough? You've got to have a huge dream. Like if my dream weren't big enough, hey George, if my dream weren't big enough right now, I wouldn't have made the video. I would have just said, you know what, today, not really feeling up to it. I'll just get to it tomorrow, no big deal. And that's really just procrastination. And procrastination doesn't get you moving in the right direction. Procrastination truly is a lack of willingness. Procrastination isn't you just not feeling like doing something that day. I heard, I think it was Eric Thomas was talking about procrastination. And, he said, if there's something that you have to do, something that like drives you or motivates you, you're going to do it right away. And so here's an example of that. Is it procrastination? So I'm just trying to keep from crashing my car. Is it procrastination, or is it just a lack of enthusiasm? For most of us, getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning would be brutally difficult. And for those of you that do it, kudos to you. I couldn't manage that all the time. So, but if someone said to you, if you meet me at this location at exactly 4 a.m., I will hand you $10 million. But if you show up at 4:01, nothing. You get nothing. Then I assure you, you would be there at 3:30 in the morning. You would be there at 3:45, and you sure as hell wouldn't be pushing it to 3:58, 3:59 if it meant that much to you. So that's what it's really about. It's about enthusiasm. It's about, how badly do you want something? And that's really all procrastination is. It's a lack of drive. It's a lack of enthusiasm, and it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you manifest what you want to create for yourself and your family. So hey, my buddy Sean Wolfpack in the house, awesome, and Johnny, good to see you again. Thanks so much, guys, for jumping on. Appreciate it. So you've got to have big dreams, guys. You've got to dream huge. You know, if you think that you want something, you've got to shoot for the stars. You can't, because if you have little dreams and you achieve them, what have you gotten? Yet if you have huge dreams, just off the charts big, and you achieve 90% of that, you've achieved amazing things that maybe you've never even thought humanly possible. You know, I have big dreams. Last year I said to myself, I wanted to earn $30,000 a month in online marketing. That's what I wanted to earn. And this year I started to think about my goals and my dreams, and I realized that's playing small. For many of you that's not small. I get it, but I realized in the grand scheme of things, that's playing small, because that is honestly a very achievable goal. And I said, I don't want something that I can easily achieve. I don't want to get there in 3-4 months and then have to create a new goal. So I decided my goal now is $100,000 per month. So a lot of people would be damn happy with 6 figures in a year. I'm looking at 6 figures a month. All right, so $100,000 a month, because honestly, if your dreams aren't big, if they're not huge, if they don't scare the shit out of you, then you're not going to do whatever it takes. You're not going to do incredible things that most people would think are insane. You've got to do those things to achieve amazing things. You've got to have the huge dream. You've got to see things that are invisible to other people to create something that was just in people's imaginations prior to that. You've got to see the invisible to create the amazing. You've got to see things and be willing to do things that others are not. Others are look at what I'm doing. Others look at the fact that I run a practice, have 7 employees, that I come home and I manage 4 kids on my own, and with the help of a nanny, but I manage them on my own as a single parent, and then I do all this marketing throughout the course of the day and through most of my evening. I generally go to, and this isn't me like bragging about look how hard I work. I generally go to bed at 1 o'clock and I get up at 6 to get the kids off to school. I do the 4 kids off to school myself. So I could get more sleep, but is getting me more sleep getting me closer to the dreams that I want to have? Is getting more sleep allowing me to be home with my kids more often so I don't miss their childhood? Is it allowing me to have the kind of lifestyle that I want to have? No. And although it feels comfortable in the moment, it doesn't make your life comfortable. And that's what you really want ultimately, is you want a comfortable lifestyle. You want to have the things that other people don't have. You want to live the kind of lifestyle that other people just can't live. And so I hope today's video was somewhat encouraging and enlightening. It was totally a stream of consciousness. I had no master plan for, I usually pick a topic. I like to kind of stay on point to some degree, but today I figured I'd just wing it and go with this sort of helter-skelter day that I'm having. So appreciate you guys for jumping on. Really appreciate that. Sean, Johnny, George, and Crystal. Appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy days and jumping on here with me. And look forward to you tomorrow on tomorrow's commute. Take care.